Good evening, fellow Gothamites. I'm Jack Ryder.
And I'm Vicky Vale, and you're watching Gotham Tonight, your source for all that's news in Gotham.
Tonight we'll be swimming with some of the big fishes of Gotham's social scene in our coverage of Max Schreck's Benefit Ball and our villain special on what seems to be the new face of the clown prince of crime, the Joker.
We'll also keep you updated on this week's Batman sightings and the weekly crime forecast, covering what matters to you and yours right here, right now. This is Gotham Tonight.
This is Gotham Tonight with your host, Jack Ryder and Vicky Vale, and special reporting by Renee Montoya. This is Gotham Tonight. Welcome back, and thank you for tuning in to Gotham Tonight. Our first story this evening takes us to the top of the R.H. Kane building as business tycoon Max Schreck holds his first ever benefit ball to raise awareness about Gotham's growing power problem. As today, power plants continue to suffer budget cuts due to higher government environmental standards. With unemployment and crime on the rise, the party was welcome diversion to many of Gotham's finest, who all showed a myriad of false faces and gallant costumes. Philanthropist and playboy Bruce Wayne was seen speaking with Schreck. Rumors tell of a partnership between these two in order to end Gotham's crippling power crisis for good. The Wayne family has long been involved in Gotham's inner workings, with Wayne's father donating much of the family fortune to the development of 3 new hospitals before he and his wife's tragic murder. Never one to disappoint, Wayne made a wonderful speech mentioning current plans to make Gotham a pioneer in eco-conscious energy and a much-needed overhaul of the sewage system. Wayne was spotted leaving shortly after claiming to have had too much punch and coming down with alleged stomachache. It seems, to this humble reporter's opinion, that our hometown hero can't hold his liquor. But since our hopes reside in his bank account and not his liver, Gotham's future seems it has a chance of being a little brighter.
Thanks, Jack, for that enlightening account, and we'll be right back with our new investigative story on the Joker and the close-to-home villain segment. Stay tuned now for a word from our sponsors.
Nurses give leadership for emergencies, for every day, for life. Across the state, public health nurses work with many partners and identify health needs, diseases, and emergencies and make sure that everyone has access to health services. In schools, at work, and across the community, public health nurses adapt to social and cultural needs, whether urban or rural, to make Georgia healthier and safer. They teach us how to prevent disease and injury and how to be prepared for emergencies like floods, hurricanes, and flu outbreaks. Our public health nurses give professional services like immunizations and tests for tuberculosis and HIV/AIDS that save lives and prevent further infections. Public health nurses are our health and wellness champions who advise our lawmakers on the best health policies that benefit unserved and underserved people and that address other community needs. Georgia's public health nurses, we need them for emergencies, for every day, for life.
Welcome back. Tonight's main story covers the new face of the insane crime boss and terrorist known only as the Joker. The Mime of Mayhem has broken free from Arkham Asylum once more, leading many to question his seemingly deteriorating mental health. As doctors such as Harleen Quinzel have claimed, this patient's mind is like a work of art that is slowly trying to eat itself. The Gotham Police Department still consider him a serious criminal threat, though they are curious about the apparent new look and style of his crime. Trading out the large, extravagant joke death traps, the Joker seems to have toned down the flair and upped the scare. In his most recent bank robbery involving hired masked gunmen that killed each other as each small task assigned to them was completed, the Joker was the only one left to reap the spoils and is believed to have escaped by school bus. Many citizens still walk across steaming grates in fear, remembering the attack years ago that the Joker made with his deadly laughing gas after raining down money across the streets of Gotham. Artillery and direct threats seem to be the Clown Prince's new modus operandi, leading many to wonder how the already drained resources of the GPD will combat this new menace, and if Batman will save the day as he has in the past. Is this the same Joker or just some clown with a gun? Newly appointed Commissioner Gordon believes it doesn't matter who he is. If he is terrorizing innocent people, he is a criminal who will be brought to justice just like all the rest. Who cares if he got a new haircut? With the new hairstyle and frightening visage of his former self, the Joker seems an ever-present threat to our fair city. Hopefully, our Dark Defender will help save our thriving metropolis once more.
Thank you, Vicki. Now it's time for our weekly crime forecast to let you know whether to stay in with the kids or have a night on the town. This evening, the GPD reports 30 arrests for disorderly assembly and petty theft, which many believe Gotham's own masked hero to have helped in, especially since the bright spotlight of a bat was seen marking the sky. On a more serious note, well-known psychiatric ward at Arkham Asylum is now in talks with the city about raising its level of security. Warden Quincy Sharp was told to have less than favorable talk with newly appointed Commissioner Gordon, believing that a mental hospital doesn't need such high security. However, Gordon was quoted, "The power of these metahuman villains is beyond your ability to science away. They are dangerous criminals and need to be handled that way." After a series of breakouts last evening, including Pamela Isley, aka Poison Ivy, Edward Nigma, aka the Riddler, and Victor Freeze, aka Mr. Freeze, the GPD is on high alert. All three criminals are armed and highly dangerous. Ivy's ability to manipulate plants is not what makes her truly dangerous, but her control of pheromones to control those people around her that might bring her in. She was reportedly able to leave Arkham with her guards docile, unarmed, and carrying her bags. The Riddler is a skilled tactician and a puzzle mastermind, stumping even the Caped Crusader with many of his heists. Please report any findings of riddles, limericks, or excessive puns